I wanted to talk to you today about something a little bit lighthearted. It's about my great grandmother who lived to be 105. And she wasn't just surviving, she was thriving. She got up early, she dressed with intention, she kept her home spotless, and still made people laugh. She lived through unimaginable loss, losing my great grandfather, her first husband, at sea during World War II. She also raised 6 children, and some years later, she remarried again to a lovely man. And she also outlived him too. Today, I'm sharing the timeless life lessons she passed down to me in our conversations that may help you right now, wherever you may be on your journey in life. Hi, I'm Kimberley, and today's video, I'm sharing my great grandmother's wisdom and how she impacted my life. Because her mindset and her habits and her outlook may be what we all need right now. In a fast paced, burning prone world, these aren't just cute stories. They're actionable habits you can use to improve your mindset, boost your energy, and feel more in control of your life starting today. Get up, get dressed, be ready for anything. You don't get ready, she'd say. You stay ready. That was her vibe. She believed in being up, dressed, put together, and ready for the day. Why it matters, you might think? Well, you feel more in control. You show up to the world with confidence. You invite opportunity simply by being prepared. Even after a hip replacement in her 90s, I remember visiting her in the hospital. She sat straight up in her chair. She was required to sit for an hour. And of course, she did like over 3 hours. And that was her mindset. Do more than you were required to do. She was an amazing lady. She followed through with intention. That was her strength. Structure is a restriction. It's freedom. Set a wake-up time. Set meal times. Set bedtime. She believed if you were late for lunch, well, you better be ready to wait for the next meal to hit the table, because that was it. Strict, yeah, maybe, but it gave her consistency, better health, calm, predictable rhythm to her life. Today, we chase routines with apps and planners. She just lived it naturally. A clean space makes a clear mind. Always keep your space clean and tidy, she'd say. It really do affect your mindset. And she was right. Now even science backs her up. A cluttered space increases stress and anxiety. But she didn't do it for Instagram. She did it to honor her own space and for her own peace of mind. I can remember she'd say things like your nutrition and your movement. Two things non-negotiable. She used to tell me, your nutrition is important, Kimberly. If you have to move for an hour, move. Do what you gotta do. Stay well, be well. Even in her 90s, she stayed active. Not to lose weight, not for a step challenge, but to live, to keep moving, keep her mind sharp. She kept it simple. She ate well, she moved often, got lots of sunshine and fresh air. A positive mindset and laughter are lifelines. Good medicine for the soul. She moved into a senior living community, not because she had to, because she wanted to be around people who were well, people who could still enjoy laughter, people who were still living their life and moving. I remember once when I visited her in the home, and this lady had come up the hall to speak to her. She was in the doorway of her room, and she was about 10 years younger than my grandmother. It's a funny little story. And of course, this lady had a touch of Alzheimer's. And my grandmother was being sweet and, having a little chat with her. But then she was trying to usher her back to her room. And as she left, she turned and she looked at us and she said, "Do old people get on your nerves too?" We were kind of taken aback and had a little chuckle. And of course, she smiled. She was only joking, but in her mind, she is young. She feels young, and that was her mindset. My great grandmother lived to 105 with strength, humor, and grace. She outlived 2 husbands, raised 6 children. She knew what hardship was, but still knew how important laughter was in her life. If you take anything from this video, let it be this. Structure your life so you lead it, not the other way around. And stay ready to be ready. Keep your space nice and clear and clean and tidy for you. Move, nourish your body for you. Laugh often. Never underestimate the power of a positive mindset. Comment below with the advice that stood out most to you. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. And remember, go find your joy. That was my grandmother's biggest lesson. She always said, find your joy. Be around people that make you happy and they're pleasant. Thanks for watching today. Please watch my next video.